You quickly get going. Thomas is right behind you. William, when he was on the ground, is panicking, scrambling to get up, and now he's making a bunch of noise, trying to get up. And the undead who first was investigating clearly sees him. So do the 2 perimeter guards.
Okay.
So this is tricky. I'm going to get everyone to roll initiative.
Yeah.
If you can roll higher initiative than the undead, you have a chance to somehow make it so they don't alert the others.
Okay.
But on their turn, they're going to alert everyone. So...
Okay.
I don't know how, I don't have anything in my mind, but if you get inventive, you can maybe quiet them down.
But they don't see me. They just see William.
Yes, they don't know you and Thomas are there.
So there's 3 of them that are coming now.
Yes. So that's you.
Where am I?
You'd be about, from where the shack is that was on that side, you'd be 3/4 of the way down almost to where you need to be. This one is William. 2 skeletons and an undead coming at you. 2 skeletons and a zombie. This guy doesn't want to stand up. So at that, if you can move the position that they're in, but closer to you.
From this position, we're still, Thomas and myself are still hidden in the bush. How visible is everyone else? Are these undead and these skeletons from the rest of the island?
They have a bit of tree cover, so the other undead that don't know what's going on, they're not going to see them.
Okay.
But it is clear enough that when they alert them, they'll know where they are and will be there quick.
Okay.
So, Thomas is up first. He sees that so there's 2 skeletons and 1 zombie. He sees that the zombie is the most on high alert and ready to go. And ready to alert the others. So Thomas, since he took the 2 swords, has 2 attacks. He's going to just try to shut the zombie up with his 2 attacks.
I believe in you, Thomas.
Okay, he hits with his first one.
Okay.
So on his first attack, he goes and he kind of just from out of the bush. Actually, he's gonna roll for stealth while he does this too to try to stay hidden since he isn't seen by the undead. And he does. So he kind of stays behind the bush and just jabs his one sword out into the zombie's head, and it gets him for 8 points of damage on the first one. Second attack gets him again for 11 points of damage. So he doesn't kill the zombie, but he deals him a lot of damage because he jabs out of the bush with one and then steps out with his other one. He doesn't say stealth anymore, but he manages to slice and get the zombie hard enough to kind of like zombies don't breathe right, but like almost knock the wind out of him to keep him from yelling out to the others. But it is the zombie's turn, and he's going to take a swipe at Thomas now. So he swipes at him with his scimitar and does 9 points of damage to Thomas.
My boy. Okay.
Cool. And that is the zombies.
Actually.
That's the zombie's turn. He's done. And then where's my battle order? And it's you.
Okay. Now I have magic missile. Now I don't know, but Celadir would know if it's like a loud attack or not. Because if it's
I'm
loud,
pretty sure it would be loud enough to alert everybody.
okay, then he's not.
This one, like melee attacks, would be safer.
Okay.
No,
No, that makes sense. I wanted to make sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, how I did it with Thomas and his attack is, like, you know that the zombie is, his turn is done. So he wouldn't be able to alert people until the next turn, but the skeletons still might. So what I did to determine whether they did it or not, obviously if you, like, kill them dead, they're not going to alert anyone. But with Thomas attacking the zombie, how I did it was he got him under half of his hit points. So that's when he hurt him enough
So I know,
not make a
like,
second.
the zombie's not gonna.
The zombie, you know that the zombie just exerted a lot of effort attacking
But
Thomas.
it's given the skeletons time now to
Yes,
kind of gather.
now the skeletons might, and now Thomas is very well known, so the skeletons definitely see what's up.
Okay. But they still don't see me, right?
No, you are still hidden. So your first attack, if you stay hidden, the way I did it with Thomas, if you want to stay hidden and stealth attack, roll a stealth.
Okay.
If you pass the stealth, then you can get advantage on that attack.
Okay, I will try and do that then. The stuff. 14.
14. No, they're alert now, so that wouldn't.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright.
So just a regular attack.
Just a regular attack with my longsword.
Cool.
Oh, I was like, what's that thing I do with my sword? Booming blade. No.
Nope, that wouldn't be good.
No. Okay, so just a regular attack with my longsword. 8. 13 to hit.
Doesn't hit.
Okay. Second attack.
Yep.
Again with my longsword. 10.
Doesn't hit.
And then I have. I'm gonna use my action surge.
Okay.
And I'm gonna try again
Okay.
with the longsword. Okay, 15.
Hits.
Okay. 9.
9. Okay. What one did you attack?
I would have attacked the one. Sounds stupid. That looked like the most, like, alert. Does that make sense?
They're both like the same amount
The
of
same?
alert.
Okay.
They're just like on your right or your left, just so I know who I'm marking.
My left.
Your left, so mine right. Okay. And it was 9 you said you did?
9, yeah.
Just short of stopping.
I have my shield.
Okay.
Can I dunk him?
You can shove him. Since you're literally 1 point away of shutting this one up.
Mm-hmm.
So if you roll a 15 or more,
Okay.
And he doesn't beat because it's opposing strength.
Yeah.
So if you roll 15 or higher and beat him, then you shut him up because he's putting all his effort into pushing you back.
Okay. That's my strength check, right?
Yeah.
9.
So you do shove him.
Yeah.
He doesn't beat you on that, but it wasn't high enough to exert enough that he's not going to alert the others. So on his turn, he's still able to call out.
Okay.
But William does go first.
Okay. Oh, yeah, William. Okay. Alright, that's my turn. Oh, yeah. We're gonna get us all killed.
So William, yeah, they're gonna be alerted.
If I get William and Thomas killed, can you just kill it? Because the rest of the crew,
I just don't come back.
the rest of the crew will never forgive me. Just end it here.
Okay, so William is gonna go. Ooh, William. He jumps out of the bush and gets the guy. And that is. The other one, the one that you didn't attack.
Yeah.
Or actually, which one's closer to William? If William was behind you.
William was still the one on my right.
And that's not the one you attacked.
No.
Okay. Yeah,
Because
so
one, like,
William
right.
jumps out of the bush, gets the other one, that kind of jabs his dagger.
The one I didn't.
The one you didn't get, jabs his dagger right into the skeleton's like skull. So the skeleton's jaw just kind of drops, and it's not going to be able to alert.
Okay.
But now it's the skeleton's turn, and the one can alert the others.
Okay.
So he yells out. We'll see how successful he is at alerting the others. He's very successful. So he yells out. Doesn't like say words or anything. Just kind of like yells as like a battle cry. Even though it's not your turn, I'll let you do a perception check.
I don't know if I want to perceive what's going on. 18.
18. You see all the undead on this island that are just like filling this island up. All just turn their heads. All the skeletons, everything. You just see a bunch of heads start one by one turning your way, and you can see this entire island that's filled with undead and skeletons. They're just all looking at you. They are slow moving, so it will take a couple turns to get here.
Okay.
But they're coming for you.
Okay. And then the skeleton and the undead are still kicking.
Yes. They're all looking pretty weak. The one that you went after is looking the strongest, but overall, all of them are looking like they don't have much left in them. But the one skeleton that you attacked is going to get up and make an attack at you.
Okay. Bring it.
So he goes with you with his cutlass. What's your AC?
18.
Hits.
What?
So he gets you for 6 points of slashing damage.
Hold on. An effect allows half damage on success. You can use your reaction to choose to take damage. Yeah, I think it's shield my activation. An effect allows half damage on success. I guess it's more like a spell. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Now you take 6 damage.
Okay. And the other one is going to attack William.
No.
Doesn't hit William.
Oh,
William got him.
I don't
William's
care.
like hanging on the skeleton with his dagger in the skeleton's skull. And like so it's like thrashing around, and William like looks like he's like riding a bull, like this skeleton bull. Like he's just like hanging on. Cool. And then we're gonna go back up to Thomas. So Thomas is going to make another attack on this zombie.
I keep seeing this, and I'm very scared.
Oh, that was another. That's what Elena and Dietrich faced.
I'm sure they did better than me.
Cool. So William hits. William, like, now he's so worked up because they're all coming for you that he just like takes his blade, swipes it, and just takes off the zombie's head, and the zombie falls into the water. So the zombie's out. William still has another attack. He's gonna go for the one that you went for, the skeleton, and swipe at him. Doesn't hit. So he is just a little too far that when he steps over to try to get it, his blade just misses the skeleton. Undead is gone. So it's your turn again.
Okay. So the final skeleton, I'm going to try to hit my longsword. I'm alive because they're too tough. Yeah, that would be that one.
Cool.
This
so
is fine.
you take your blade, swipe it down, and you hit the skeleton shield, which makes a loud noise and just alerts more of them.
Okay. Second attack.
Okay.
Uh, 14.
Doesn't hit.
Okay. 14.
So this time you thrust your shield at the skeleton. The skeleton grabs the shield and shoves you back.
This is unbelievable. All right.
Cool. And now it's William's turn. Yeah, okay, William gets the skeleton again. William kind of, as he's like bull riding the skeleton, takes his dagger out and like swipes it to the side of the skull and drives it in so hard that he actually just cracks the skull open and the skeleton drops. So there's just one skeleton left, but let's see how the group is doing at making their way to you.
Okay.
Cool. So they're closer. They're having a hard time getting through this water.
Mm-hmm.
They are getting closer, but they're still not on you yet. And then we'll go to the top of the order again, to Thomas. So Thomas is going to swipe at the last skeleton. Doesn't hit. He gets 2 attacks. Let's go. Doesn't hit on both of them. He's starting to panic with the other undead and skeletons getting close. He's just kind of swiping and not hitting. That's your turn now.
Yeah, I'm going to.
Okay.
18.
Hits.
Okay. Eight.
Cool. So you drive your sword into the skeleton, and it slows down almost completely. It is still alive, but barely.
Okay. And do one more step.
Okay.
Hopefully.
shove it. So you managed to get it down prone because it rolled so horribly on its roll. So with your shield, you kind of drive it to the ground. So William is going to attack now. He's going to have advantage on it because it's prone. Hits. So you shove it to the ground. William was still... No, this is the other one. So William just dropped to the ground with the other one that he just killed as you drove this one to the ground. And then William's just going to jump over and jab his dagger into this skeleton's head. Crack it open, and it's now done.
Okay.
So you're kind of out of initiative. Because they're still coming for you, but they're not engaged with you yet.
How far is the group, how quickly have they advanced?
They would be about where the middle island is, so I feel like they're 2 turns away from getting to you because...
But there's still some cover, right?
Not now. Now you're out because you
okay.
just were fighting, so you came out to fight. So yeah, now they're all coming for you. They're a little slower, so you can...
Okay, I'm gonna tell William and Thomas.
Okay.
Stay together. Run.
Cool. So you will all be, I'm assuming, dashing. They're going to dash too. You are quicker than them, so you can get to where you first would climb up that hill, the kind of mudslide type area. You get to that, and you see 2 zombies down at the bottom, kind of keeping watch.
Do I see the leash?
It's there still.
How far offshore did we leave it?
I think you left it 30 feet? Maybe 50 feet.
Okay.
I think 50 feet you left it at. So, yeah, there's zombies and they're looking at your ship to see, they're obviously keeping an eye to see if anyone's coming from that ship. But it doesn't look like they've sent anyone over to your ship or anything like that. It's just they're keeping an eye on it.
Do I see, blood money? Is there any sense of life on the ship?
Do a perception check.
21.
It looks like just the way you left it, but there be no one on it because William Thomas came with you eventually.
Yeah.
So,
Okay.
Just looks the same.
Okay. So we're dashing. We used to be right on the muddy slope. And then at the bottom
you're kind of at the top
zombies.
and they're at the bottom. They don't seem to be interested in what's happening there. They have kept their eyes just on your ship, even though the alert call has been made.
Yeah.
They haven't taken their eyes off your ship.
Okay.
So they don't see you from behind.
Okay. Richard.
Every decision is going to be wrong.
We have no sneaking attackers. No, I will. No, what do I do? No. So everyone who's advancing can still see us though, right?
Yes.
Is it? I'm going to.
I'm gonna attack the zombies.
Okay.
Oh, no, I hate it.
So.
Is there a convenient hole I can just fall in? Just dig myself in?
No.
Too bad.
So you can go. I'll let you make an attack before you roll initiative, since they don't know you're there.
Okay. 19.
Hits. Which one did you? So there's one on left and right. Which one do you want?
Left.
Cool. So that hits. Roll your.
Five.
Cool. So you go down, get the one for 5, and then we will roll initiative again.
Okay.
So, how this fight is going to go, now that the others are approaching. It is going to take them 3 turns to get to the top of the hill. So, like, on the 3rd turn, the entire island of undead are going to be on you.
Okay.
So you have 2 turns to try to do whatever you want to do.
Okay.
So first, the zombies are up. So they're both going to go for you because you're the only one down there right now.
Oh yeah, great. Okay, sounds good.
They both miss. You took them by surprise enough that they just kind of like, out of a reaction, kind of like swung their cutlass at you. But they didn't. They were taken by surprise so much that they just kind of swung without really looking, so they didn't hit you. And then it's your turn.
Okay, I'm going to the first one the one on the left I initially attacked. I'm gonna attack
Okay.
no, I don't. That's a nat 1.
Okay. So you jab forward with yours. You kind of stumble a bit, get your sword stuck in the mud, and you don't get that second attack.
That's great. Can I still get
You
my
can use
shield?
your shield if you want.
Okay. 20.
Nat 20?
No.
Okay.
I know.
He actually rolled really bad. So you push him. He almost goes in the water, and you can see that he is kind of afraid of going into the water. Like when he almost hits the water, his face, like, not that zombies have a lot of expression, but you can kind of see him like panic to not. It's Thomas's turn. So he goes for the same one that you were going after, and he gets him 5 points of damage. He's going to take his second swing at it again. Doesn't hit him the second time. And then William's going to come down, and he gets him for 9 points of damage.
I'm so mad. Where is Sunar? Where is Sunar?
And your turn. No, it's the zombie's turn again.
Oh,
Never mind.
Okay. I was gonna say.
First zombie. Okay. So that zombie just rolled in that one. So the one that you push to the edge goes to swipe at you. As he does, and he adjusts his footing to do so, he slips off, goes into the water, and you see that zombies can't swim. He just sinks to the bottom. So he is effectively out of this battle.
Okay. There's one
Other one
still hanging up.
swings at Thomas. Hits him.
Don't touch Thomas.
For 4 points of damage. Now it's your turn.
I'm gonna use my longsword.
Okay.
I'm going for the one who just attacked Thomas. One left. 16.
Hits. Cool. Okay. He's still alive. Yeah. Yeah. So you get him like right in the chest, but since he's undead,
He's still
doesn't
going?
seem to be slowing down.
20.
20? Nat 20?
No. Sorry.
Okay.
I'll try and...
So since your blade is so cool when you get a nat 20.
Oh, it hasn't happened yet.
No?
No.
But you hit!
Yeah, totally. It's not funny. No. Okay. Wow. Damage.
Cool. This one's looking very bad. So Thomas is going to take a swing at him now.
Oh.
Oh yeah, you want to
Can I
shove him?
use my shield and try to shove
Yes.
him into the ocean?
So if you beat him by more than half, so like when you roll your opposing checks, if you beat him by more than half, you can push him into
I
the
just
water.
want to drown him, no, that's a 4.
No, he pushes you.
Okay.
But as
Okay,
he's pushing
so
you,
he's
Thomas is going to not hit him. And Thomas falls onto the ground. And Thomas lands on his blade
No.
and takes 7 points of damage.
Are you kidding me?
That one's, man.
I'm leaving you, Thomas.
And then William is going to come up and hit him. So William, like, kind of, since he's short, he can't, like, fully reach. But he, like, William, like, walks up the hill a little bit to, like, get himself higher, and then, like, launches himself off and just drives his dagger into the zombie's head, and the zombie drops. So he is out. Just in time, you hear them getting real close.
Okay. I'm going to just like usher them in the water and just like make it easy.
Cool.
Shake. Not the shake. I want to help the lady shake so bad.
Okay. So you start swimming, and you see, you kind of like are looking back as you're swimming just to make sure, and you see them all kind of stop at the edge right by the water, and like they all kind of start clambering down, and like some of them slip down that hill, knock other ones into the water, and again, you just see them just
How many
sink.
are we? Like, how many are we? I'm used to like an island full, but like, what does it mean?
There is like,
Dozens or like?
not quite hundreds, but like it's filling that entire like mudslide beach area, and like there's more behind it, so like more than 50 you can see.
Okay.
And yeah, like I said, like they just sink. What you do also see as you're swimming, the ones that sink, some do climb back up. So you can see they're not drowning.
They're not following us though?
Yeah. They're not drowning. They're just not swimming. And then you...
They just like walk out from the... Was it that pirate movie? They just walk on the bottom? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I'll just get everyone... Do you have a swimming speed?
A swimming speed?
Doesn't really matter because they're not coming after you, so you're
Okay.
gonna get there. I'm just going to get you to roll just a straight luck roll again.
No, these are scary. 7.
7. Okay.
I'm staying close to William and Thomas. Swim shepherding them.
Alright, none of you rolled very well.
Ugh.
So you can see out in the distance You didn't roll in that one, so.
Oh.
But you do see a fin,
Okay.
like a shark fin,
Oh, okay.
out in the distance. And it turns and kind of starts making its way. It's not like gunning for you, but you can see it's getting closer.
Okay.
So I'm going to do the same thing I did with Aleda in their thing.
Okay.
It is going to roll. You're going to be in a race with it.
That's super scary. Okay.
So it's basically just everyone rolls.
Okay.
It's going to roll with advantage because it's quicker swimmer than
Yeah.
you.
No. That's...
If it ever beats your roll, it gets an attack on you.
Okay.
If you beat it, then you keep getting out. And you've been swimming for a bit, so you're 30 feet now from the Lady Shank.
Okay.
So it's just straight d20 rolls.
Okay.
And after so many turns, like keep track of where you're at, because once you hit 30, you're at the boat and you can like get yourself
Once I'm
out.
at 30.
30 out of your roll. So when you roll d20, like let's say you get 15, and then you roll another 15,
I'm adding them up.
then you're at the
Okay.
boat.
Okay.
Yeah. And this is going to be with all of you rolling. Cool. So, we get you to roll first.
Okay. 12.
12. William makes it 15. Thomas makes it 10. The shark catches up. Thomas went the least amount of room, so he's going to attack Thomas.
No, can I do anything? I will kick a shark.
No. I mean, you can if you want. If you want to compete against its attack roll. If it rolls higher than you, then it will attack Thomas. If it rolls higher and hits Thomas, then it gets that. If you roll higher on your attack against the shark, then I'll let you stop it.
Okay. And it's just like a straight roll.
Yeah, so it got a 12. You have to beat a 12 on your attack. 10? Okay. So 12 doesn't hit Thomas.
Okay.
But you also didn't do any damage to the shark.
Okay.
Cool. And everyone rolls again. So it's William's at 15. William makes it to the boat.
Okay. 17.
Your first one was 12.
Yeah, so
you're almost, you're like super close.
Yeah. A foot away.
Thomas is also a foot away.
Okay.
He rolled really well there. What did you roll?
A 17. So
Cool. So the shark is like right on your tail,
Mhm.
but does not quite get you. It's like chomping at you, but
Okay.
it's just not quite there. So basically for you and Thomas, just see if you get a nat 1 on this next roll. If you do, then you don't make it up.
I got that one.
Did you?
But I would wait anyways for Thomas to go up first.
Okay, Thomas gets up.
Okay. That's all I care about.
The shark did not get a nat 1, so it gets you.
Okay.
Well, it doesn't get you, it catches up to you.
Just don't get in that one. Okay.
But the 17 doesn't hit, does it?
No.
No. Okay, so it comes at you, but you manage to see it enough that like when it opens its mouth, you like get your feet both on its nose and its jaw and like kind of like keep yourself from getting into its mouth.
Okay.
And then since you're so close to the ship, as it like lunges at you and you do that, it pushes you up enough and nope.
Are William and Thomas up?
William and Thomas are like hanging on because there's like ropes and stuff to keep the boats, like the rowboats that are supposed to be there to keep them there.
Yeah.
And they're kind of hanging down. There's a ladder that's like halfway down, like a rope ladder. So there are things just kind of dangling there for them to grab onto. So
I'm
they
gonna yell and,
managed
like,
to
just
get
climb
themselves
just up. Yeah.
And they both tried, as you were getting pushed up, to grab you. They both missed. But you are up enough that the shark's going to try to make another attack on you, but you can roll, do a DC 15 on either athletics or acrobatics.
Okay.
Oops.
No. Yeah, no.
No.
No, that's a 4 or a 6.
That's alright. This time, as the shark, because it took another attack on you, didn't get you, so it kind of pushed you up again. Thomas rolled really well, so as you're kind of scrambling, he manages to grab your arm and pull you up enough to get you onto the rope.
Okay.
So you guys are able to climb up. There's the shark kind of in the water, chomping at you.
Okay.
But you just managed to not get eaten by a shark.
Ooh, bless.
Because that shark was rolling pretty poorly.
Thank you, shark. For being useless. Okay.
Cool. So you guys are now back up on the Lady Shank, out of breath.
With nothing to show for it.
Nothing. Totally empty-handed. I mean,
No
Thomas
one
has
else
his 2 swords because he kept them. The rest of the weapons that you brought are gone.
It's fine. Still alive. I'm gonna look over Thomas and William. Can I do a medicine check on them?
Yeah.
See how they're doing? Just look them over. That's only
10. William's perfectly fine.
Yeah.
William took no damage there. Thomas, you can't see like how beat up he is, but he looks pretty okay.
Okay.
Like he's got some bruises and scrapes, and he is bleeding, but like he's tough. He's been through fights before, and he's
Okay.
like, but like as he's covering himself up, like he does kind of sit down and lean against the side of the ship. Just kind of like hold some of his like puncture wounds and stuff like that, and he just looks at you. He's like, "We gotta get the fuck out of here."
Yeah. Okay. Now, can we actually operate the?
Yeah.
Sail with the 3 of us.
Yeah, so there's enough, like, William and Thomas are both pirates, so they both know how to operate the sails and do all that. All you have to do is steer and get out
Okay.
since you are the captain.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna tell them to get into their places.
Cool. So they know exactly what to do to get out of here. Tom's kind of, like, shuffles himself up and, like, is still holding his arm, but he's managing to, like, bring the sails down with the ropes. Thomas is, like, bringing up the anchor and stuff like that, and you guys manage to catch the wind and start going.
Okay. I want to be out of sight of the island.
Okay.
But not like so far off that the
Cool.
others can't find us.
So
If that-
you would know because you've seen the map and everything. That if you go, so you're like in front of Aniraday.
Cause this is the peninsula.
Yeah. So like you're to the south of Aniraday, and
Yeah.
Aniraday is like directly north of you. You know, to the east, that's Journey's End. That's the island where everyone was like, do not go.
Yeah.
And everywhere else is north of you. So you have to kind of like go around the Aniraday,
Yeah.
but without going too far east, or you'll hit
Yes.
trouble. And like William and Thomas
Because
are on board with you,
Aniraday-
so they will definitely like warn you that like we are not going.
Yeah. Okay.
So you can. You also know and see that like all like you obviously don't know how many are in the ship or anything like that, but like all the undead are on that peninsula, so like they're not. As far as you know, they're not manning their ship. And
Yeah.
It would take them a while to get back to their ship. You're gonna be
They're not
going
gonna be able to.
way faster than that.
Yeah. That's what I'm gonna kind of.
Cool.
Okay.
So you're just kind of taking off and heading north-ish?
North-ish.
Yeah.
Cool.
Cool.
But not like going so far that
Alright.
we're still in the.
Do a perception check for me. Okay, William did a good perception check.
Thank you.
Because that's he has a hard time with the sails and stuff like that because he's so short. So Tom's is kind of taking care of like raising and lowering and handling all the ropes and stuff like that. Thomas like brought up the anchor, or sorry, William brought up the anchor and stuff like that, and then he kind of kept a lookout to make sure you guys are all right. And as you're going, he just kind of yells out, he's like, Captain, and he points and on another part of the island, like down below the cliff on the rocks, you see the body of Segev.
Okay. Alright.
Clearly dead.
Noted.
Yeah. He rolled miserably that whole time. In the storm, he rolled a nat 1.
Just
and I kept throughout this rolling for him to see if he was, like, making it. He, like, a couple nat 1s.
Okay. Oh my goodness. Okay. Alright, there's nothing left for us on this island.
Cool.
Let's clear out.
And then, so you guys just keep going north. As you go north, you see the ship that is on in your day, like you kind of pass it, and you can see that there's not anyone there, like that alert.
Okay.
Yeah, and keeping your eye on the island, you can't really see because there is a lot of tree cover, but you can somewhat see like undead shuffling back to the ship, but there's, again, it's very slow, much slower than what your ship speed is going.
Okay.
And you keep going until you see another island to the north of you. And as you get to that island, or like not to it, but closer to it, William, with his good perception, he can see 3 figures standing on the edge of that island, kind of like waving you down.
Okay.
You can't make out who they are.
Oh, okay.
And